We are greenninjas.com, and we are an army of ninjas on a mission to help you be green. We are essentially a peer product review and rating network where users can come in and they can submit companies or various products that they think meet certain criteria of greenness. Then the people within the community can rate their submissions by giving ninja stars. So the more ninja stars a product has, the higher rating it will have. The peer reviewers themselves will be credentialized based off of the number of positive reviews they get. So you can start off as a green belt ninja all the way up to a black belt ninja. So I'll pass it to you to talk about marketing.
Hi. Okay, so you probably are thinking, another social network? Don't we have enough? There are already sites that, review products and green products. So our mission is really to help people live the lifestyle that they want, and part of that is getting our message out there through the Tired Old widget. But there are a lot of green bloggers, people who blog about being green, which I must say, this is not my expertise, so it's a little weird to jump a big SUV, but so very big, and so does my husband. Anyway, so we could help bloggers monetize what they're doing so they can continue to get their message out by providing them with a product feed and a revenue share on that, so that when they put our widget on their blog, which carries through their review ratings and all that, they'll make money if somebody buys through their feed. We would definitely use a Yelp type system to get the behavior that we want out of our reviewers. So, first to review and how many reviews they make and how many are thumbs up would create sort of an algorithm to bump the best to the top, since it's so easy to get lost in these product sites. We would go to the green communities and build widgets that they need to make their communities better. So rather than saying, here's what you can choose from, figure out how we can help them. We would monetize through affiliate links, which sounds pretty basic, but everybody needs to sell something, so if we provide them a vehicle to sell it, they'll pay us accordingly. Did I miss something?
Facebook.
Oh, like, the usual Facebook, have a Twitter feed of green Twitterers, put out messages, have our own feed, so daily you can get messages on how to make yourself greener.
I missed how you monetize.
Affiliate. So each of the products, we'll also rate companies, so like if you're trying to buy something and you really want to support green companies, you can make your decision that way using our website. But it's also really easy to maintain because everything can be done through automated feeds and all that. So yes, it's a community, and yes, I know it's tired, but I think if you build something around passion and you build it right the way they want it, then you can do well.
So I'm curious, so is this a for-profit or a non-profit?
For profit.
Okay. So
I mean, you could say
I think the risk is like maybe structured as a nonprofit, trying to make things green makes a lot of sense. And nonprofits, by the way, make money. That's not, if you're trying to build a job for yourself, there's a little distinction there.
Yeah.
But the for-profit sounds a lot like greenwashing, right? But you did say ninjas, so.
And sort of the
They do
ninja
say
thing.
ninjas, but they're not a .org, are they? If they're going to be a non-profit, they're going to have to be that as well.
That's true.
I think it's a really solid idea.
I do too.
I think it's solid, it's simple, it's not got the whole marketing viral buzz and you said the SUV's got to go. That's going to be a PR disaster.
I have 3 children. What do you want?
3 children and 2 SUVs. So is it like, are you going to get 1 per child? What's the deal?
Well, maybe.
I think it's hybrid. I think it's a good idea. I think it's why have we got feedback? I think
for the speaker.
So which way do I point? So anyway, yeah, I think it's a really solid idea. It's maybe not got the whole marketing spin that the piratey thing has, but I think that can work because the problem that people have with when they're at the idea stage is actually they come up with too many ideas and make it too complex. And if you stick to green reviews, that's all we do. We do reviews of green products. If anyone wants to speak to a green audience, we're the ones to do it. And lots of car companies come to you and they'll say, we want to sponsor a channel, or we want to have your users review cars this month and Priuses or whatever. So I think that's really solid.
So, yeah, I agree with the simplicity. And maybe you could get something like Ask a Ninja except with green in the back instead of red or something for your viral marketing campaign or whatever. But I mean, the one thing that it has that a lot of the other ideas were some of them are pretty broad, is, I mean, this is definitely something you can execute on, right? And it's definitely a topic that's popular enough that you can get the traction and everything.
I would recommend we be more enthusiastic, though.
Yeah.
Quit apologizing.
I do have topics.
Gio's a hater.
I think I need to see some ninja moves if you're going to be the pirate people. We'll be honest, we'll be upfront, it's you versus the pirates. If you're not doing ninja moves, you're going to lose this one.
So one thing on the viral thing,
I'm serious on the ninja moves.
So Gio's going to take your picture so we can help you out with this. Let's see everybody do a ninja pose. That's great. And so now, by default, I'm sorry, Scott, but by default, if you guys both come close to first, we have to have a ninja versus pirates. I think that's only fair.
There's nothing more fashionable today than being green, so I think there is a huge viral component to this, and especially with the Facebook application, and tell your friends buy this product because it's green.
Oh yeah, and you want to save the world, right?
And I want to save the world. And maybe make some.
I think that's an awesome idea. I think it's a good idea. We really need to emphasize that point. We're going to add value. It's all about the value add. I think we need to emphasize the point that execution is so hard, so you need to keep it simple. And if you keep adding more and more things, you then get to the stage where, okay, let's build this. And then it takes you a year, and then by that time the market's moved, way beyond where you'd originally planned. So
it's not just execution, right? The simplicity leads to helping you solve some of the scale problems, right? How many things are executed? They're great ideas, Twitter, and they get really popular, right, or Plurk, and then they can't scale, so nobody's going to use the site if they can't get to it, or actually get the product reviews and things like that.
They start with the tagline of "We make global warm," or "We make green hot, but not like global warming." Something like that.
That's pretty good, actually. Okay, guys, thank you so much. That's greenninjas.com. Team number 5. All right, team number 6, you're up. You're up. We gotta hit the lightning round here. Where's team number 6?
Now, instead of just trying to pure what?
That's me.
Okay.
That what? I don't know.
Fix them, you want to fix them.
Okay. All right. Oh, hey, how you guys doing? All right, so we want to do something a little bit unique. Instead of just like a social media application, we want to do like a business and incorporate social media. So we have www.lovecookies.com. And it's for cookie delivery for your loved ones, for people who love cookies. Now, the advertising, okay, is going to be a little bit, we're going to do kind of common stuff, some Google Ads, of course. A lot of word of mouth, a lot of buzz marketing, using social media tools. We're also going to be doing posters, postcards. We're going to be tying in sponsorship-wise. But the real kind of asset to this idea is that we're going to have everything online be completely customizable. So when you design a cookie, you're going to be able to do shapes, different products, everything like that. But it's also going to be tailored towards for athletes and runners, or runners are athletes. For athletes, you're going to be able to have things with a lot of carbs, a lot of protein in it. But for diabetics, you're going to be able to customize ingredients for them. So you're going to be able to go online and basically create any kind of cookie that suits you, any medical needs, anything you want. And the other great thing is we're also going to have a list of cookie recipes and kind of blog about that and send it out RSS, but also have forums where people can come and talk about their love of cookies, because a lot of people love cookies.
Keep a straight face.
Okay. I think it's a great idea. I'm just happy because I love cookies so much. It makes me smile. Seriously, who doesn't love cookies?
Right?
You don't like? Oh. Well, I guess we're not going to win.
Do y'all have any ninja cookies?
You can dress the cookies any way you want. You can dress them little ninjas. You can do anything. You can do pirates. You can do anything you want. Yeah. And then another thing we're going to do is using Twitter. We're going to be able to. We're going to have 2 cookie vans. They're going to go around and shop locally. So the cookies are going to be so good and in such high demand. We're going to Twitter people and be like, hey, at this time we're going to be at this location. And they have to get there to get cookies. right? So it's kind of, it's kind of good.
You know what's good about this is that it has a really high barrier to entry. Okay, so a lot of the other ideas are like someone can just sit in their bedroom, some 15-year-old kid will just go, oh yeah, I'll launch that today. Whereas yours, you've got a real-world element, so it's kind of like a Cafe Press. How many competitors does Cafe Press have? Well, it has Zazzle.
Yeah.
It has a couple more, but it's really, no one is going to sit around their bedroom and then go, oh, okay, I'm going to start a t-shirt factory. So you go to the supplier, you say, look, we're just going to